Hey everybody, it's Clona Comics Inc. Welcome to my new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Game Boy, which was voted as opposed to doing the second quest of Zelda 1. In this game, you left Hyrule and pursued another adventure, and on your way back, your ship was struck by a lightning bolt, and you washed ashore on a strange island with a giant egg on a volcano. It's kind of odd to see me playing the original black and white version of Link's Awakening, considering there's a color version on the same system, and in fact there is a new 3D cute remake on the Nintendo Switch that was released not too long ago. But you know what? This version of Link's Awakening came out after A Link to the Past, and I will be playing those newer versions at some point. But because you guys know how I am about chronological order and stuff like that, this is what we're going to be playing now. A lot of people usually discourage this game just because it's a Game Boy game, but I will say I like this game a lot better than A Link to the Past. I mean, I think A Link to the Past was a lot more action filled, but I think this game is just a lot better overall. So yeah. What do you say we get this 8-bit black and white? Not really, because as you can see, there's a little bit of color in it. Adventure started. And we've got 3 files here. Link, Yo Butt, and I think this originally said Jack, J-A-C, but I'm going to delete this. And I'm going to enter the name Link. What a relief! I thought you'd never wake up. You were tossing and turning... What? Zelda? No, my name's Marin. You must still be feeling a little woozy. You were on Koholint Island. And any button you press will pretty much make you jump out of the bed. So let's go over the controls. Use the D-pad to move around in 8 directions. That's it. A and B do nothing. Start and select do nothing. I kind of want to just figure out where we are right away, so why don't we just leave? Whoa, boy, where are you off in such a hurry? Set a spell. I got something to tell ya. Alright, you look like Mario. You stick out like a sore thumb. Well, Link, you finally snapped out of it. Name's Terran. I hope you're feeling better. What? How did I know your name? You think it's weird, eh? Well, I saw it on the back of the shield. Shield! You got your shield back. You can use it to flip enemies. Now by press select, we can view a totally blank map. I've never actually viewed the map in this part of the game before. By pressing start, we can bring up our item selection screen. We can move the cursor around freely. Well, not freely, but basically we can press B anywhere to put our shield back should we want to live out the old days, if that makes any sense. And we can also put it on A if we want. I'm not going to do that. I'm personally just gonna keep it on B. That's kind of what makes this game a little bit unique. Now in Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and A Link to the Past, you pretty much had your shield out in front of you all the time, but it didn't exactly block everything. In this game, you have to you equip it and you press B to, or whatever button it's assigned to block with it, and it can actually block a lot more things. And in fact, you're not just facing one direction anyway. Follow the lane south to reach the beach where I found you. Since you washed ashore, lots of nasty monsters have been in the area, so be careful, okay? Oh yeah, some other stuff like this washed up on the beach. If you go look, watch out for monsters. Ever since you showed up, Link, we've seen them all over the place. Monsters have showed up since we got here. Okay. What do you got in your drawers? Hey, what are you doing in my chest? Where'd you learn such a thing? Alright. Pottery. The mortal enemy of the hero. Wow, this looks pretty heavy. You won't be able to lift it with just your bare hands. Yes, you will see that tutorial thing pretty much anytime. Until you move another screen, you will see that pretty much anytime you try to do anything with a heavy object that you can presumably lift up. But, anyways, what do you say we go out? Hey, the cuckoos are back! Woo! So they told us to go to the beach, so what do you say we head down there? Wah! A chain chomp. Okay. I don't know what an enemy from Super Mario is doing in The Legend of Zelda, but... okay. He's not hurting us, so let's just ignore it. And the beach will be down here. What do you guys got to say? Hey man, when you want to save, just push all the buttons at once. Don't ask me what that means. I'm just a kid. Well, it seems that after you save, you will start at the last door you went through. I'm not really sure why that is, because I'm just a kid. Yes, should you press A, B, start, and select, that will bring up this this screen right here, and you can save your game anytime you want. I'm just going to return the game, which is odd, because in most Game Boy games, that's actually a soft reset. But in this game, it's a bit different. In A Link to the Past, you just press select, but let's keep going down. Tail Cave, Ferrando Shores, okay. Let's be a Pokemon protagonist. Let's jump down. Alright, and we've got these enemies right here, Octoroks. They will typically spit rocks at you, and but you can block those rocks with your shield, which I'm not doing a very good job of demonstrating. You can't really kill these guys yet. All you can do is just kind of bounce them back with your shield. Alright, then we head down here. We got levers, enemies that have been around since Zelda 1. Just gonna ignore them for now, because we can't really do anything with them. And we got these things right here. Let's go up here. No, there's nothing here. But, should we go over here? We got a glass sword down there. Or maybe it's the crystal blade from the Minecraft More Swords mod. We got this thing right here. We have a Gordo from Kirby. No, it's actually just a sea urchin, but we can't really get past it. Or can we? Should you put your shield out, you can push it around. You can push it around anywhere you want in the map. But you know what? I think we're gonna get interrupted by an owl who is perching his talons on the urchin, probably really uncomfortable. Hoot, 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 so you are the lad who owns the sword. Now I understand why the monsters are starting to act so violently. A courageous lad has come to wake the windfish. It is said that you cannot leave the island unless you wake the windfish. You should now go north to the mysterious forest. I will wait for you there. Hoot, hoot. Well, let's get our glass sword. You found your sword. It must be yours because it has your name engraved on it. Hey buddy, didn't you see? Hey buddy, didn't see you there. And check it out. We have a rupee right here, and it's just one rupee because rupees in this game are always blue, or at least they always look blue to me. Now I guess I can demonstrate that should you want to move your sword to B and your shield to A, you can do that. Personally, I just like to keep it on A and anything else on B. I usually like to keep my attacking weapon on A and all my other weapons on B, but that's just me personally. And now that we have our sword, we press whatever button it's assigned to swing it. But should we hold A, we can charge it up and we can do a spin attack. We can also stab walls. Now that we got that, we can take out these enemies no problem now. And if we're lucky, some of them should drop a heart. And we can also cut this grass now. Beware of sea urchins. Don't touch them with your bare hands. Oh man, I've never touched a sea urchin before, but I don't think I ever want to. So, I guess now that we have done that, what do you say we head back to the place where they took us to, and let's get, actually no, let's see what's over this way first. Oh! You got a Guardian Acorn! It will reduce the damage you take by half. Okay, so what I picked up there was a Guardian Acorn, and basically, whenever you, pick it up, it'll basically prevent you from taking damage for, until you get hit for a couple times. Now, I'm included in this. A lot of people do not like the Guardian Acorns because if you listen to the music right here, it's that wannabe of the Starman theme from Super Mario Brothers. It basically just... I personally think this kind of ruins the music, even though the Guardian Acorn is good. It's not as useful as it probably should be. I mean, considering it kind of ruins like the music and this great soundtrack. But sometimes you just can't avoid it, so we're just gonna have to keep it here. What do we have here? Huh? A keyhole here. It says tail keyhole. Typo in a Nintendo game. It's supposed to be tail as in like tails. Okay, whatever. Can we check this? No, we can. So there's something there that we can't do anything about yet. So what do you say we just head back up to the village? I should probably mention that while we're doing this Let's Play, I might just alternate back and forth, and also sometimes when you transition to like a new area that changes the music, it'll get rid of the Guardian Acorn effects. I will probably just kind of switch back and forth whenever I want to between this game and Minecraft: The Worlds of Clona. After we finish this game, however, I'm going to do the second quest in The Legend of Zelda. What is the name of this place anyway? Well, anyway, let's go in here real quick. We got a library. This is not a chest. What? You knew that? Okay. And we got some books in here. What do they engrave? Selecting the item that's right for you. Read this book. Read. You can select your favorite item from the A and B buttons on the subscreen. Using different items, you can fight without a sword. Try many things to aim to find what's right for you. Except we only have a sword and shield, so it's kind of redundant. Auto map and memo guide books. Read this book. You can see an island map by pressing the select button. The dark parts of the map are places that you have not visited. Move the cursor and press the A button to get more information about an area, or to replay the message you got there. Ah, how convenient. If I press select right here, that area that we went to get our sword is now filled in because we've been to that area. As you travel around Koholint Island, you will... the map will be filled out, and I don't know if I'm gonna go for necessary map completion. I'll try to, but no promises though. Secrets of the Whirling Blade. The Whirling Blade as a technique has been handed down from generation to generation by the family of the hero. To use it, hold down the sword button and build up your power. When you have enough, you can release the button. Can you master this? Seems pretty simple to me. How to handle your shield like a pro. If you hold the button down, you can defend yourself from enemy attacks, and you can Philip enemies too. What? Beside the standard shield, there is also a mirrored variety which can defend against beams. Wow, that's not spoiling anything at all. Fun with bombs. That's a great message to be telling kids. After you put a bomb down, you can pick it up by pressing the button again. You can then throw it by pushing the button one more time. Did you know that? Well, I've Well, I guess I am the same lame Link as in A Link to the Past, so I did know that. The properties of warp holes. There are some warp holes on Koholint Island. You can warp to and fro using these holes. If you jump into the warp hole at which you arrive, you will go to the next one in the sequence. You can only warp to a hole you've seen with your own eyes. Atlas of Koholint Island. You can move your cursor and look up the name of a place. Do you want to look at this map? Yeah. So here is the entirety of the map. If you just want to take a quick glimpse at it. My favorite place in the whole game, right there. Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? What's this? You can't read the tiny print without the aid of a magnifying glass. Alright. What is the name of this village? Is anybody gonna tell us? Let's go in here. Ho ho ho! My Bow Wow is so proud of his fine fur coat. This is Madam Meow Meow, and apparently that chain chomp is named Bow Wow. Yip, 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 yip. And these are just regular old chomps because a chomp is, well, a chomp is basically a chain chomp without a chain, and so and this one doesn't have a chain, so it's a regular chomp. You know, I gotta say, after playing the color version, this game really does not look as good as I remember. But whatever, we're not gonna let the looks get past this. Link chest the chest. Link check the chest. Link chest the checked. No, Link check the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. Okay, it's just drawers. I don't know why they're calling that chest. It doesn't look anything like a chest. Should you attack this dog, by the way? Brrr. Should you attack this dog, by the way, it will attack you back. So, don't. What do you got to say? Makeup, jewels, dresses, I want it all. And some new accessories would be nice. I feel ya. And why are there bones in here? Do I want to know? Alright. Now, with your sword, you can also cut down this grass right here. And should you, you can actually attack the cuckoos, and should you attack them a lot, something funny will happen. This is something you could do in A Link to the Past that's returning in this game. They're all coming out after us. Yeah, if you attack a cuckoo long enough, they're all going to come after you, and Marin and Terran were gone. Once you go off the screen, however, it will disappear, though, in a phone. Random out-of-place technology in The Legend of Zelda. This just proves that, that a rotary phone being in Link's Awakening just proves that, just makes the argument that Spirit Tracks sucks just because it has a train in it is absolute crap. Hello, it's me, Alrira. Ask me anything about the island. If you get lost, give me a call. Bye. Alrira? Okay. Hey, who are you? Yahoo! I'm fine, and you? Okay, this is Grandma Alrira, and, the funny thing is, in the 3DS Virtual Console re-release of the color version of this game, Yahoo is actually changed to Hello. I don't know why they felt the need to change that, but okay. What about in here? How to say? Please call outside. It seems that Old Man Alrira is a shy guy in person. Yes, it's the Bucket Mouse. Thanks for calling. Well, you must have dialed the wrong number. Seems got a lot of witty dialogue in it, but of course not as witty as Mother will ever be, because this was before Mother 2 came out. So this is Grandpa Alrira, and it seems he's a shy person. Of course not. Of course, unlike his wife. Hey, it's Marin. Not the dog. Hi, Taryn went to the forest to look for toadstools, but I'd rather just sing. Listen to this. It's called The Ballad of the Windfish. Here sleeps the flying rooster. So Marin has a pretty nice singing voice, but so apparently Taryn went into the woods to look for toadstools. I say we go after him, but I think we're actually gonna stop the video right here. But before we do that, I want to demonstrate the saving feature real quick. Should I hit AB start select, and I hit save and quit, it'll take us back to the title screen. But I go to link right here. It actually spawned us right outside of Marin and Terrence's house. Now, in Zelda 1, you would start in the same place in every time you started the game. In Zelda 2, it was also no different. You would start in that temple. In A Link to the Past, in the Light World, you could choose to start. From Link's house, the Sanctuary, or the Mountain Cave, but in the Dark World, you would always start at the top of the pyramid. In Link's Awakening, it's been really improved, and also your hearts always stay the same, no matter what. When you come back. In Zelda 1, you always started with 3 hearts. In A Link to the Past, you started with half hearts. Yeah, and I didn't really like that. Should I enter this doghouse and then come back out? And then do a soft reset? It actually spawned me outside the doghouse too. And I think it even works if I go inside. And I accidentally selected my practice file. Great way. See, it started us inside here. Okay, guys. Now that we, I'm probably just gonna tell you that the name of the village we're in is Mabe Village, or Maid Village. I always pronounced it Mabe. And, I think next time on The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, we are going to do a little bit more things around Mabe Village, and we're gonna see if we can find Terran. Okay, see you guys then.